Welcome back to Streaming Media West 2019. We're coming down toward the end of the second day. I'm Tim Siglin, contributing editor with Streaming Media Magazine and the founding executive director of Help Me Stream, the not-for-profit that helps NGOs stream. So I've got with me today two gentlemen from Kaltura. I have Liad and Gil. And their company won today not just one, not just two, not just three, but 4 Reader's Choice Awards. So we're going to talk a little bit about each of these categories and just have brief descriptions on what it is that you all, what the products and services are. So the first one was for OTT Video Platform. That's Kaltura TV platform. Give me a little description of what that is.
Thank you first for our great customers and audience for choosing us for those 4 categories. We're very excited to be here and to get this nomination, and thank you very much for all of you. In terms of OTT, we made a lot of progress in the last couple of years since we got into the space after an acquisition of a company. Since then, we're working with quite a few tier 1 telecommunications in the world, companies like Vodafone, Viacom, Vimpcom, and others, with dozens of millions of subs worldwide that using our OTT platform to deliver live video as well as VOD. And we're very happy about the progress that we've made, and we gained a lot of market insights and benefits from our customers as well.
So who was the company that you actually acquired when you mentioned that you acquired a company a few years ago?
So it's a company named TVinci. It's
okay.
It's a startup that had quite a few customers back then a few years ago, and since then we developed the technology in a much higher and bigger scale. We improved the products, and since then we are in the space.
Okay, very good. The next one was Enterprise Video Platform, the Kaltura Video Platform. Enterprise, of course, is a space that you've played in for quite some time, but what's new and innovative in that particular one?
So Enterprise, we've been dealing with a lot of large customers for many years, and it's one of the core offerings of Kaltura. In the last few years, we invested a lot in our webcasting solution, which is another award that we're going to talk about. We also invested in the scalability of our platform, the level of analytics that we provide. We developed many products that can fit different use cases. For example, a video for emails that we call Kaltura Pitch. We developed a new player with a way to customize it and make your own experience for our enterprise customers as well. And we invested a lot in scalability of our platform and the support level that we provide as well.
Okay, so I'm going to give those 2 to you to hold, and I'm going to do the next 2. Now this is going way back to your roots, because I remember when Ron and the early team, the focus was education. Right. So the education video platform, which is of course the Kaltura Video Platform, essentially it's the same platform but just with a focus that's geared toward education. What makes your education offering stand out versus other potential competitors in the market?
Yes, I just want to mention that we are very focusing on education, and for us, we see it as a whole different vertical, subject matter experts.
Sure.
But the technology behind the scenes and the level of scalability that we have for media and OTT and enterprise is also serving our education customers. So, for example, for us, when we have a live event for dozens of millions of students or thousands of students, it's very easy for us to deliver it on a global scale. For us, it's something that we can support easily. That's one advantage. We also invested a lot in the level of integration with different platforms and LMSs and the collaboration that we have with them. And we're also leading in the XAPI and Kaltura space to make sure that the content is standing behind the latest standards as well.
And do you tie into learning management systems and other solutions like that with the education platform?
Yes. We are very focusing on integrations and standing behind the standards that are special. For education, we're also leading the accessibility space, making sure that all of our products can stand behind the standards for those aspects. And education for us is a big thing. We have more than 650 universities, and we're planning to continue in this investment in this space.
Okay, very good. And then the final one was webcasting or presentation solution in the cloud, Kaltura webcasting. And I think before we went on the air, Liad, you and Gil were talking about how this seems to be a pretty important win. So tell me what Kaltura webcasting is and how it differs from the Kaltura video platform.
Right, so our webcasting product, the reason we were so happy is that it's a new product. It's not anymore new, but it's only, let's say, 3 or 4 years, while the other products are more than that. So for us to become leaders in the space is a big achievement, and we're very proud of and committed to continue this success. We developed quite a few features in the field of webcasting, starting from Q&A, more scalability, live analytics that are accessible for our customers. We recently released a new version of Personal Webcast to allow every user to start their event directly from their laptops without the need of any external encoders, and that's something that we support as well. We're also committed to our open capture standards to make sure that we can work with different encoders and serve the entire ecosystem. And provide the ones that are creating the largest value for our customers are the ones that we want to make sure that they can integrate easily.
Okay, very good. And then Gil, there's a fifth topic for us to talk about pretty briefly, but you said it's a category that doesn't even really exist.
Well, it doesn't really exist right now on the radar, but
and if you want me to hold the shards of glass.
Yeah, watch out for those.
Yeah, right.
You might, injure
Javelin.
Yeah, I'm going to use my prop. I got a prop, might as well use it.
Sure.
So yeah, I would like to nominate a category.
Okay.
Hopefully we'll be nominated for that one as well.
Right.
Extended reality.
Okay.
Now that means augmented reality and virtual reality and everything in between. And I think that the strength that Liad mentioned out in the three-pronged approach, education, enterprise, and OTT, once you have that foundation, to bring it into the emerging extended reality world is relatively simple and easy, and we can push adoption stuff. This is something we're seeing already happen, it's not just theoretical.
And I've written articles around the use of that for on-the-job training and for remote diagnostics and the like.
It's taken a circuitous route. People thought everything evolves the way the iPhone does. Shows up, next day everyone has one.
Right.
This one's taken a different route. It's already being adopted at university, academic institutions, and training and learning and enterprises.
Right.
And that's actually going to bolster that whole market. It's going to bring it up so that when the hardware, software, and awareness is there, maybe there will be an iPhone moment, but it's already being adopted. And so the Kaltura Foundation to power those experiences, I think, is already there. And I'm here to just increase awareness and let people know that there are like really cool ways to essentially tell stories with these mediums. So yeah, fifth category potentially. Take it into account, and thank you for having us and all these awards. I feel like
and thank you all for obviously putting out some really good products that readers of streaming media felt like were compelling enough to go not just for 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 of these things.
I'd like to thank the guys for voting for us.
Yeah, absolutely. All right,
Appreciate
and we will be right back with our next interview.